When you mentioned tomorrow's song "Revolution,"
Yeah.
was the original recording in Abbey Road?
Yeah, the album was recorded in Abbey Road. Yeah, yeah, with Jeff Emerick as well. Engineering. So.
Yeah. So were the Beatles recording Sergeant Pepper at the same time that you were recording?
Yeah, we were quite used to seeing the Beatles. They were very sweet. Well, the people who were like really just approached you just like normal people was Paul and Ringo. They were like, to see you somewhere, they just say hi. Or they even poke their head in the door, and say hello once or twice, which was a buzz. But at the time, the perspective of the Beatles was, wow, this is a top band. But, over the course of the next few years, of course, after Sergeant Pepper, which was the signature 1967 record, everything on that thing was amazing, the whole contrast. But look at the wonderful contrasts on it too, with George's sitars and, the songs and the imagination again to bring joy and happiness. It's really still a great album. And I think Beatles most probably could never be surpassed as the most inventive and, important band of that whole era,
That's really interesting that you say that. I have a lot of love for the Beatles. In fact, my son's name is Jude Sargent Beckman, for a lot of different reasons. There are double meanings in there too. So I thought you'd appreciate that. But pretty cool. I heard that the Beatles were inspired, when you talk about Revolution, the Beatles were actually inspired by you and your music, and from that session. Yeah,
it's been said that. I think there might even be some evidence. I can't quite piece it together, but yeah. What can I say? I'd be flattered to think that. But I think everybody was influenced by everybody else, You couldn't avoid it. The influences were strong and powerful. When Crosby, Stills and Nash came out, everybody went, vocals can be like this, again. And of course we had the Beach Boys and the Byrds, were another fantastic. So America had some great bands, but I think the Beatles stole the show.